Sat Sri Akal to everyone, friends. Um, we are in episode 2, episode 3, serial number 2. And we've started something. I'll go on to that in a minute. I just wanted to conclude. I forgot to do this in my previous session. Something very important that I wanted to highlight because we were talking about Vaisakhi in the last episode. Now, something very important that we need to appreciate. I don't think we can do anything about it because it's not in our hands. Vaisakhi is not actually only a Sikh festival. Vaisakhi is an Indian festival. Vaisakhi ought to be celebrated by the whole of India, every single person in India. The reasons are obvious, you probably know it. Let me put it together in a nutshell so that we can appreciate it. Who were the Panj Pyare? Who were the Panj Pyare? Were they Punjabis? Only one was a Punjabi. The first one was a Punjabi. Dayaram was a Punjabi from Lahore. The other four are from all corners of India. Dharamchand was from Hastinapur, which is Delhi. Himmat Rai was from Odisha. Mokam Chand was from Gujarat. Get your map of India out. And Sahib Chand was from Karnataka, the southernmost part of India. North, south, east, west, Delhi, Hastinapur, center. Look at the beauty of it. Just look at the beauty. ਇਹ ਪੰਜ ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਆਏ, ਕਿਵੇਂ ਅਕਾਲ ਪੁਰਖ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਦਾ ਭਾਣਾ ਵਰਤਿਆ ਸਾਰੇ ਹਿੰਦੁਸਤਾਨ ਤੋਂ, ਜਿਵੇਂ ਨਾ ਕੋਈ ਇੱਕ ਚੈਸ ਬੋਰਡ ਤੇ ਕੋਈ ਚੈਸ ਖੇਲ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ ਪਰਫੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ। ਉਹ ਪੰਜ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਪ੍ਰਤੀਨਿਧ ਸਨ representing India came from the cardinal points of India. Lahore, Hastinapur, Delhi, Odisha, right on the east coast, then right on the west coast, Gujarat, right in the south, Karnataka. You know, Karnataka people are Kannada people. Kannada. Their language is Kannada. Oh, Punjabi भी नहीं उन्होंने आਉਂਦੀ. It's not even their language. And a pyara, someone from there stood up to give himself to the Guru. Can you please try to appreciate the magnitude of this. Odisha ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਬੰਦਾ ਹੁਣ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਦਾ ਕੀ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਹੋਵੇਗਾ, ਗੁਜਰਾਤ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਬੰਦਾ ਹੈ, maybe some resemblance with Punjabi or something. Point I'm trying to make is the Panj Pyaras, but we couldn't develop this thing, we couldn't build on this thing. We shrunk into the Punjab, everything into the Punjab. Our leaders just don't have the vision, they don't have the foresight. Tragedy in its own way. After 300 years, we could not get the whole of India to unite us in this celebration. Can you imagine Kannada da jada banda? Now, Guru Nanak Dev Ji Sri Lanka tak chal gaye sige. Raja Shivnab nu, the Raja of Sri Lanka nu Sikh banata siga. Sare parivar nu Sikh banata si Guru Nanak ne. Aj Sikhi mildi nahi hai. ਜਿਵੇਂ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਬੁੱਧਿਜ਼ਮ ਡਿਸਅਪੀਅਰ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਹੈ। Created in India, Bodh Gaya, disappeared from India. Raja Shivnab of Sri Lanka became a Sikh, his entire family became Sikhs. नाम निशान नहीं है. So who is addressing these problems? Who is asking these questions and who are answering these questions? ਕਿੱਥੇ ਗਏ ਸਾਡੇ ਪੰਥ ਦੇ ਲੀਡਰ, ਕਿੱਥੇ ਗਏ ਸਾਡੀ ਕਲਰਜੀ, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਤੇ ਕੋਈ ਧਿਆਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਦਿੱਤਾ। ਵਿਸਾਖੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਹਿੰਦੁਸਤਾਨ ਤੋਂ ਮਨਵਾ ਸਕੇ. I'm not even sure if they have Vaisakhi as a national holiday in India. They probably do, I do not know. But you know, our Vaisakhi ought to be celebrated at least in these 5 places, in these 5 states. Punjab ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤਾਂ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ, ਉਹ ਬਾਕੀ ਜਿਹੜੇ 4 ਹੈਗੇ। Guru Nanak went to Odisha. ਜਗਨਨਾਥਪੁਰੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਗਗਨਮੈ ਥਾਲ ਰਬ ਵਾਲਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਗਾਇਆ ਸੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਨੇ, ਇਤਨਾ ਪ੍ਰਭਾਵ ਪਿਆ ਉੱਥੇ। Dr. Harbans Lal said this, at the time of our gurus, at least 1/4 of India, 25% of India had already become influenced with Sikhi. 25%. 25%, ਅੱਜ 2% ਆ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਲੇਮ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ। 25% had been influenced। ਡਾਕਟਰ ਹਰਬੰਸ ਲਾਲ ਦੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਲੈਕਚਰ ਸੁਣ ਕੇ ਦੇਖ ਲਓ, ਉਹਨੇ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਰਿਸਰਚ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ, ਟੈਕਸਸ ਯੂਨੀਵਰਸਿਟੀ ਔਰ ਸਮਥਿੰਗ, ਉੱਥੋਂ ਦੇ ਉਹ ਪ੍ਰੋਫੈਸਰ ਨੇ, ਮਾੜਾ ਮੋਟਾ ਆਦਮੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ, ਮੋਸਟ ਰਿਨਾਊਂਡ ਰਿਮਾਰਕੇਬਲ ਸਿੱਖ ਹੈ। And this is, and the evidence is in front of you. Why even refer to Dr. Harbans Lal? When a man from Odisha can stand up to give his head to the Guru, he wasn't even a Punjabi who lived in Anandapur. He was a man who came from Odisha. Another man came from Karnataka, Gujarat, all corners of India. This itself proves that at least 1/4 of India had already become Guru Nanak kithe kithe gaye te kithe nahi gaye India de vich, and that Waris Khan, I already mentioned to you, sorry I can't remember the names now when I'm in my talking mode. The minister, the advisor of Jahangir, ਆਪਾਂ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਪਿਛਲੀ ਸਾਖੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਗੁਰੂ ਅਰਜਨ ਦੇਵ ਜੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸੁਣਾਈ ਸੀਗੀ, Muslim name, but he was become a disciple of Guru. He helped Guru, he advised Jahangir against everything what Chandu was saying. He is the one who made Guru Hargobind Sahib's stay in Delhi comfortable. ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਬਣੇ ਸੀ। Noor Jahan, the wife of Jahangir, was a disciple of Guru Hargobind. She used to go regularly to attend Guru Hargobind's divans. Empress Noor Jahan. Then, there are so many examples. मैं कितो शुरू करा? No point going down that road. We have already been down that road. 1/4 of India had already become. ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ at least in these 5 states ਧੂਮਧਾਮ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਵਿਸਾਖੀ ਤਾਂ ਮਨਾਉਣੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ। ਸਾਡੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਬੈਠੇ ਲੀਡਰ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤਸਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਬੈਠੇ ਹੈ, ਦੇ ਸ਼ੁੱਡ ਮੇਕ ਅਰੇਂਜਮੈਂਟਸ ਵੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਸਿੱਖੀ, ਸਾਡੇ ਪੰਜ ਪਿਆਰੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਥਾਵਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਆਏ ਤੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਥਾਵਾਂ ਤੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਨਾ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਰਾਹ ਲੱਭ ਕੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਕੁਝ ਮਨਾਉਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਸਾਡਾ। ਤੇ ਹੌਲੀ ਹੌਲੀ this idea over the next few decades it can filter out into the whole of India and become part of Indian consciousness. Vaisakhi was not for the Punjabis. ਪੰਜ ਪਿਆਰੇ ਸਿਰਫ ਪੰਜਾਬੀਆਂ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਨਹੀਂ, ਪੰਜਾਬ ਨੂੰ ਛਡਾਉਣ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਣਾਏ ਗਏ ਸਨ, ਉਹ ਤੇ ਹਿੰਦੁਸਤਾਨ ਨੂੰ ਮੁਕਤ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਬਣਾਏ ਸੀਗੇ, ਹਿੰਦੁਸਤਾਨ ਨੂੰ ਆਜ਼ਾਦ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਬਣਾਏ ਸੀ ਮੁਗਲਾਂ ਤੋਂ, ਦੁਸ਼ਮਣਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਕਹਿ ਲਓ ਆਪਾਂ, ਵੈਦਰ ਦੇ ਵਰ ਮੁਗਲ, ਵੈਦਰ ਦੇ ਵਰ ਐਨੀਵੇ, ਡਸਨਟ ਮੈਟਰ। ਸੋ ਇਹ ਇੱਕ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਇੰਪੋਰਟੈਂਟ ਗੱਲ ਸੀਗੀ, ਜਿਹੜੀ ਵਿਸਾਖੀ ਦੀ, ਜਿਹੜੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਘਾਟੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਰਹਿ ਗਏ ਹਾਂ, ਅਜੇ ਤੱਕ ਘਾਟੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬੈਠੇ ਹਾਂ। We have not even been able to get the people of Hindustan involved in Vaisakhi, which is a festival that was for them. ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਪੰਥ ਹੈ, ਇਹ ਸਾਰੇ ਹਿੰਦੁਸਤਾਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਬਣਾਇਆ ਗਿਆ ਸੀਗਾ। The people of Hindustan rose. They rose, not Punjabis. If all 5 Panj Pyare had come from Punjab, I can say Punjabis rose to stand for the nation. But it was the people of Hindustan who stood up. And we should involve them and capitalize on this and go back to this and empower those people and appreciate and involve and invite and welcome them into the fold of Sikhi and honor them. This is the one way we can pay tribute and honor them and say you were there. So this is one message that I wanted to deliver. Now for the going back to the topic which we have already started again, why Sikhi has stagnated. So the question is, why is Sikhi stagnated? Now, I want to show you a few things today. I want to show you some things which are very important for the rest of the series and the discussions that are coming. First of all, I want to refer to the two videos that I posted. One is of some Babaji, some Mahapurush. I think it's recorded from the UK, from what I understand. It was sent to me some time back. I've saved the file. You can hear that elderly Babaji, elderly Mahapurush, he was talking about Bertrand Russell. The same Bertrand Russell that I spoke about in my previous session, what Bertrand Russell had said, pointing to the Sikhs for our failure to share what the world needs but doesn't have, and we have it, and you heard it from him. ਅਸੀਂ ਰਮਾਲਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਬੰਦ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤਾ, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਰਮਾਲਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੀ ਹੈ, ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਉੱਥੇ ਉਸ ਤਰਫ ਮੱਥੇ ਟੇਕੀ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਪਰ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਦੇਵ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਮੈਸੇਜਸ ਸਨ, ਇੱਕ ਕਰਤਾਰ, ਇੱਕ ਸੰਸਾਰ, ਇੱਕ ਪਰਿਵਾਰ, ਨਾ ਕੋਈ ਹਿੰਦੂ, ਨਾ ਕੋਈ ਮੁਸਲਮਾਨ, and by extension na koi Isai, na koi Buddhist, na koi Hindu, na koi Sikh. We are all the children of God. Messages of Guru Nanak. ਇਹ ਅਸੀਂ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਤੱਕ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਹੁੰਚਾ ਸਕੇ। ਕਿਰਤ ਕਰੋ, ਵੰਡ ਛਕੋ, ਨਾਮ ਜਪੋ, ਤਾਂ ਅਜੇ ਮਾੜਾ ਮੋਟਾ ਪ੍ਰਚਾਰ ਇਹਦਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ, ਪਰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇੰਪੋਰਟੈਂਟ ਪ੍ਰਚਾਰ ਸੀ ਹਿਊਮੈਨਿਟੀ ਦੇ ਪ੍ਰਥਾਏ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸੀਗਾ, sorry, speaking Punjabi should be English, the aspect of Guru Nanak's teaching, his purpose to come to this earth was to preach this message of family, humanity, godliness through humanity. So that was the message. So now we have reached this point. I want to share a couple of things to you. In around 1980, I signed up for the Sikh missionary course, correspondence course. I signed up for the correspondence course. A few of us, myself, my wife, few of our other friends from Sikh Nojan Sabha, we signed up together for, and I'm going to show you the books that were sent to us. Our first batch of books I'm going to show you. You only need to look at that. Now this is 1980, I want you to remember. I've got the books with me here still. You can see from the condition of the books, they are very, very old. The style of writing and everything is really old. Look at the title. Panth Dardiyo Kuj Karo. Now let me explain the meaning of Panth Dardiyo. Dard means pain. So Dardiyo means ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਦਰਦ ਹੈ, those of you who have the pain, ਕਿ ਸਿੱਖੀ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਜਾ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ, ਸਿੱਖੀ ਕਿੱਧਰ ਨੂੰ ਜਾ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ, ਕੁਝ ਕਰੋ। ਪੰਥ ਦਰਦਿਓ ਕੁਝ ਕਰੋ। You can read it yourself, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਹੈ। ਜੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਂਦੀ, ਦੇਖੋ ਇਸ by who? ਸਿੱਖ ਗੁਰਮਤ ਮਿਸ਼ਨਰੀ ਕਾਲਜ, ਗੁਰਮਤ ਮਿਸ਼ਨਰੀ ਕਾਲਜ ਦੀ ਇਹ ਪਬਲੀਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਹੈ। 1980 ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਮਿਲੀ। ਇਹ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹ ਤੋਂ ਪਿੱਛੋਂ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਚਿਰਾਂ ਦੀ ਇਹ ਕਿਤਾਬ ਲਿਖੀ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ। ਓਕੇ, you cannot read Punjabi, no problem. I'll give you, they also sent us the English version of it. It came together with the whole set, the other books that came along. Look at it yourself. Well wishes of the Panth, do something. पढ़ लो भाई। 40 years ago I received this book. Panth Dardiyo Kuch Karo. Well wishes of the Panth, rise, awake, ਅੱਖਾਂ ਖੋਲੋ, ਕੁਝ ਕਰੋ। ਐਕਚੁਅਲੀ ਬੜਾ ਕੁਝ ਕੀਤਾ, ਬੜੀਆਂ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ਾਂ ਕੀਤੀਆਂ, ਪੈਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਣ ਦਿੱਤੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਵਰਗਿਆਂ ਦੇ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇੰਸਟੀਟਿਊਸ਼ਨ ਹੈ ਉਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਮੱਥਾ ਮਾਰਨਾ, ਉਹਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਟਨਲ ਵਿਜ਼ਨ ਹੈ, ਜਿਹੜੀ ਟਨਲ ਵਿਜ਼ਨ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਅੰਗਰੇਜ਼ੀ ਟਰਮ ਜਾਣਦੇ ਹੋ ਨਾ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਟਨਲ ਵਿਜ਼ਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਲੋਕ ਬੈਠੇ ਆ ਨਾ, ਫਸੇ ਹੋਏ, ਉਹ ਕੁਛ ਨਹੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕਰਨ ਦੇਣਗੇ। The conditioning is so strong, anyone who has ever attempted to change anything, you will fail. Because of the 595 rule, you know, Babaji taught us, my teacher, my master taught me. He said 595 rule, 95% of the people in this world will remain ignorant. Only 5% will have awareness. That is why the men of God, the women of God have always been persecuted. कोई भी रिलीजन ले लो, they have always been persecuted all over the world. Joan of Arc ਲੈ ਲੋ ਕ੍ਰਿਸਚੀਅਨਿਟੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਦ ਪੂਅਰ ਲੇਡੀ, ਉਹਨੂੰ ਸਟੇਕ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਸਾੜ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ, ਬੰਨ੍ਹ ਕੇ ਸੰਗਲਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਅੱਗ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸੁੱਟ ਦਿੱਤਾ. ਵਾਈ? ਬਿਕੋਜ਼ ਸ਼ੀ ਵਾਜ਼ ਪ੍ਰੀਚਿੰਗ ਦ ਟਰੂਥ. ਦੇ ਸੈਡ ਸ਼ੀ ਵਾਜ਼ ਅ ਵਿਚ. ਮੈਨ ਆਫ ਗॉड ਜੀਸਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕੀ ਕੀਤਾ? ਸੂਲੀ ਚੜਾਤਾ ਨਾ, ਸਾਡੇ ਬਾਬੇ ਦੇ ਵੱਟੇ ਮਾਰੇ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਇਹ ਬੇਤਾਲਾ ਹੈ, ਪਾਗਲ ਹੈ. So the 5% versus the 95, ਇਹ 595 ਰੂਲ ਨੂੰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਤੇ ਵੀ ਅਪਲਾਈ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਕੋਨੋਮਿਕਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵਰਲਡ ਦੀ ਇਕੋਨੋਮਿਕਸ, ਵਰਲਡ ਦੀ ਪਾਵਰਟੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਅਪਲਾਈ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ ਨਾ. You yourself know 5% of the people on this earth own 95% of the wealth on this planet. The same rule applies. The same stupidity in the 95 will always be there. There's nothing you can do with them. The 5% are having 95% of the wealth. And you know what is most interesting? The person who shared this in one of the seminars that I attended, he said that they have done an evaluation that if you took all the wealth in the world, I'm talking about wealth now, deviating a little bit. You took all the wealth, 595 rule. You took all the wealth in the world and you convinced these 5%, hey, look, you guys are having way too much out of proportion from the 95%. Come on, how much do you need? Okay, why don't we just take everything and divide it among the 8 billion people on this planet and everybody can be happy. You all got so much, divide it. And let us assume they agree. They agree, we take all their wealth and divide it, 8 billion people all have equal amount. You know, it's only a matter of a few years before the same 5% will have all the wealth again. To me, that was a bigger shocker than the first statement, the 595 rule. The same 5%, because they have the awareness. They are the people who think. They are the people who are rational, not conditioned. They are willing to change. They are willing to adapt. They are willing to accept. They are willing to evaluate. They are willing to review their ideas. Now, this is what we have to become. And it is because we refuse to become this that we are in this situation today. So, here we are. So, I gave you that as an analogy, the 595 rule. Okay, and how our level of desperation, I already showed you the books that I just do something. 40 years ago, I received this book. And every time I try to do something, or any other person may have tried to do something, you know the consequences. Professor Manjeet Singh tried to do, when they made him the Jathedar of Akal Takht, they got rid of him. Anyone who becomes Jathedar of Akal Takht and tries to do something for the Panth, they will get rid of him. The 95% will make sure your plans will fail. Today we have a very dynamic Jathedar. I am very impressed, I am very, very pleased. Singh Sahib Bhai Harpreet Singh, I am having a lot of hope in him. He is a young man, dynamic. I hope that he will be able to do something before they can do something to him. This might be, and I hope that we can continue to produce such men. So here we are. This is a sadi dasha hai, a sadi halat hai. I wanted to put, of course, there were other books and all, Shuddha Gurbani, Ucharan, Ek Guru, what do you call, and then Shuddha Gurbani, all of these, Shabdandi Vyakhya. So we were continuing to receive it. It was a 2-year course, we completed the course. That was our missionary course, 1980. So here we are. Now I want to show you something which I believe is going to be also very interesting. I put all this thing up on the on my blog 12 years ago. I don't think anybody read it. Reading is very difficult. So it's easy to attack people and criticize before understanding what the person is talking about. I'm going to show you something very, very interesting. See, before I show you this, I'll explain to you. Christianity is today 2000 years old. 2000 years old. Their population is about 2.5 billion on this planet. 2.5 billion. What I'm going to do, I'm going to round it off to 2 billion, because there are a lot of people who are born into Christian homes and this and that. They have Christian names, all this. So ठीक है, we assume 2000 years, 2 billion of them. That means every year Christianity grew by 1 million persons. So 2000 years later they are 2000 million, which means 2 billion. Now Islam is 1500 years old. Their population in this world is 1.5 billion. Exactly the same growth. In 1500 years they became 1.5 billion, which means every 1 year they grow by 1 million. Now we are 500 years old. So if we apply the same formula every year, growth of 1 million, at age 500, minusing the 32 years of Guru Nanak when he was younger, he started his ministry when he was 32 years old. We minus that, we minus a little bit here and there, and we round it off to 500 years. After 500 years, if our growth had been in the same, I am of course assuming a linear graph, okay, it never happened like that. 2000 years to no, it didn't happen in a straight line. It happened in spurts and whatever else. Yes, they use a lot of the sword. A lot of violence was used, a lot of swords was used, a lot of horrible things were done which they are guilty for. That is for them to worry about. We are not going to worry about all that. We are just going to assume that that is how they grew. And because we don't use the sword, we use love, we may not grow as fast as them, but some reasonable growth is expected. Na? To see the soul, is it expected or not? So in 500 years, if we follow their linear graph, we should be 500 million. After 1 million a year, after 500 years, we also should be, chalo 500 nahi, then 300 million ही सही. ते ਅਸੀਂ ਤਾਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਉਹ 30 million ਵੀ ਕੋਈ ਮੰਨਣ ਨੂੰ ਤਿਆਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ. You say you are 30 million. I'm going to show you a graph now. You look at this. This is how it looks. You can see Christianity there. This is in time, in numbers, 2 billion, and this is time. Okay, across is time, 2000 years, 2 billion. This is how they grew. Let us move to Islam. Okay, here we got 1500 years time versus numbers. They became 1.5 billion, exactly the same. Their growth exactly the same, two parallel lines. So our parallel line for 500 years, our line should be parallel to theirs also. If we are going to compare and we are going to assume that we also should have grown in a similar way. Now this is how Sikhi looks. Please look carefully. You can't even see the red line. From 0 here, 500 years later, and this is from 0 going up to 1 billion. So each notch is 200 million. I have broken it down to 100 million there, and you can see that we have hardly grown to, we are almost invisible. We are practically have no growth. Another thing I want to say to you, you may have all heard 96 करोड़ खालसा बनेगा, 96 करोड़ खालसा बनेगा. I also used to, आया प्रचार मैं भी किया है. Younger days, as I told you, बड़ा उत्साह, think we are going to save the world. 96 करोड़ means 960 million we shall be. All over the world, Sikhs are singing, राज करेगा खालसा, राज करेगा खालसा. 96 करोड़, 960 million we shall be. Now, I took our population of 30 million and divided it by 500. You know what I got? I got a figure of 16,000. That means every year while they were growing by 1 million, we are growing by 16,000 per year. And if we are going to reach this so-called amazing figure of 960 million at this rate of 16, sorry, it was, I think, I'm sorry, I lost myself. I may need a calculator. But what I calculated, once you divide 30 million with 500 years, I'm not sure what the exact number came out. Slipped my mind. But I calculated that it will take 16,000 years. 16,000 years before we reach this figure of 960 million. 96 crore. Which is the prophecy of our Guru, you know. ਸਾਡੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਸਿੰਘ ਕਲਗੀਆਂ ਵਾਲੇ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਪ੍ਰੋਫੈਸੀ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਸੀਗੀ, ਵੀ ਸ਼ੈਲ ਬੀ 960 ਮਿਲੀਅਨ, ਅਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ 500 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਬਾਅਦ 30 ਮਿਲੀਅਨ ਬਣੇ ਆ. ਇਟ ਇਜ਼ ਗੋਇੰਗ ਟੂ ਟੇਕ ਅਸ prorated 16,000 years to achieve the 960 million figure. So are we on track? ਸਾਡੇ ਗੁਰੂਆਂ ਨੇ, I'm sorry, I think I'm not so prepared for today's session. I wanted to show you Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji's prophecy. I wanted to read the text to you. It's not in Gurbani, it's just a quotation, just like Bertrand Russell's quotation. Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji ने एक बयान दिता सी, एक तुक लिखी सीगी, where he said he would Sikhi will spread over this world like when you drop one drop of oil on a plate of water, how the oil will spread over water. In that way this Sikhi is going to spread around the world. गुरु गोबिंद सिंह ने की किया सीगा, ठंड प्यो में जोर कर बचन कहा सिर न्याय, पंथ चले सब जगत में, पंथ चले सब जगत में, जब तुम हो सहाय. पंथ चले तब जगत में. What was Guru's aspiration? Guru Gobind Singh's aspiration was ਇਹ ਪੰਥ ਸਾਰੇ ਜਗਤ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਚਾਨਣ ਬਣ ਕੇ ਜਾਵੇਗਾ, ਚਾਨਣ ਬਣ ਕੇ ਜਾਵੇ. हे अकाल पुरख तू मेरी मदद कर, ਇਹ ਚਾਨਣ ਬਣ ਕੇ ਜਾਵੇ. ਗੁਰੂ ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਤੇਲ ਦਾ ਇੱਕ ਤੁਪਕਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪਾਣੀ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ, ਉਹ ਪਾਣੀ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਖਿਲਰ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ, ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਮੇਰੀ ਸਿੱਖੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਇਹ ਜਗਤ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਫੈਲੇਗੀ. Our Guru's aspiration was for this Sikhi to spread around the world. ਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ 30 ਮਿਲੀਅਨ ਤੇ ਆ ਗਏ ਹਾਂ 500 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਬਾਅਦ, ਤੇ ਹੱਥ ਮਰੋੜ ਕੇ ਤੇ ਬੜੀਆਂ ਖੁਸ਼ੀਆਂ ਮਨਾ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ. ਐਵਰੀ ਟਾਈਮ ਆਈ ਸੀ ਦਿਸ ਸਟੇਟਮੈਂਟ ਬੀਟਿੰਗ, ਵੀ ਆਰ the 5th largest religion in the world, we are the 5th largest religion in the world. Come on, be serious, come on, be serious. All the other religions are counted in billions. Christian 2.5 billion, Islam 1.5 billion, Buddhist 1 billion or close to that. In India there are at least 1 billion Hindus. All of the 4 religions before us are all counted in billions. We are 30 million. How you are comparing with that? ਤੇ ਇਹਦੇ ਚ ਕਿਹੜੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ? Why feeling good about something which is so ridiculous, is laughable? It's just a feel good, you know, so that we don't have to do anything. You know, we are on the right track. We are the 5th largest. The Baha'is are about to overtake us. In the next 5-10 years, the Baha'is are going to overtake us and become the 5th religion. Are we aware of that or not? Their philosophy is the same as ours, very, very similar. One God, beautiful things. People are inclined towards that. So where are we failing? Where are we failing? Feel good about this 5th largest religion in the world, but don't do anything about it. पंथ दर्दियो कुछ करो. Where is that? Do something. So ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਗੱਲਾਂ, ਜਦੋਂ ਤੱਕ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਬਾਰੇ ਸੋਚਣਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ, ਸਾਡਾ ਕੁਝ ਨਹੀਂ ਬਣਨਾ. ਅਸੀਂ ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਹੀ ਰੁਲਦੇ ਫਿਰਦੇ ਰਵਾਂਗੇ. ਸਾਡੇ ਗੁਰੂਆਂ ਦੇ ਐਸਪੀਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਨ ਉਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਰਿਅਲਾਈਜ਼ ਹੋਣਗੇ. 16,000 years you are willing to wait for 960 million, not even 1 billion. 16,000 years. Think about it. Something is drastically wrong. The solutions are there. The solutions are there. We have to have the courage of Guru Har Gobind to take the right steps, to do what is necessary, to expand the funnel. We need to expand the funnel. You know, when they teach in seminars for the salesman, you want more sales, you have to increase the size of your funnel so that you catch more raindrops and you direct them to where you need them to be. We have to increase the size of our funnel. Our entire Sikhi is locked in Punjab, our mentality is in Punjab. You and me, any one of us, go and try to give a talk in some Gurdwara, they will say, hey, India to nahi aaya, inu kuch nahi pata, inu kad do, ithon band karo. You have to come from Punjab before anyone will say that you are a pure Sikh, or you are a pure Pracharak, or you are a Pracharak. Fine, that's very, very fine. But people who are leading us, they need to wake up and they need to arrive in the 21st century, which the majority have not. There is the minority, but the minority will always be squished. Bolan nahi dende minority nu. There are so many of them. I personally met Sikh leaders, young men, dynamic, even elders who are so dynamic in their thinking, but the poor men are afraid to speak. So these are our issues that we need to address. Today I will leave it at this. I have set the pace. I have made my point that there is a situation. I have provided you the proof. Sikh Missionary College, okay, do something. I hope we can convince them to do something. They need to do something. Because no one is listening to us and no one is going to listen to us unless we ourselves are willing to wake up and have the courage in the countries where we live abroad, where they have no direct involvement in what we do and what we say. If we can move Sikhi on our terms, on Guru's terms, going back to the basics, going back to the Guru's teachings and messages, reviving the energy and enthusiasm and the dynamism of how Guru Har Gobind showed us, daring, how we can transform the Sikhi from this chart. We need to move up. That red line needs to go a little bit higher. It's not a race against anybody. It's not against, and it's what Bertrand Russell said. This world needs Sikhi until the day this world realizes that Sikhi is about family and godliness and community. And I remember it's Buckminster Fuller, who, one of the seminars I attended, they introduced this topic. This man who first came up with the idea, I want you to imagine Earth to be a spaceship. A spaceship is floating in space, drifting in space in orbit around the sun, but it is a spaceship. And we are the beings that populate this spaceship. And we need to learn how to live together. We need to learn how to appreciate each other and each other's cultures. Diversity should be compulsory. Variation is where the beauty lies, in our differences. Bringing all of that together like Guru Nanak did in his Char Udasiyan, how he went to different parts of the world with totally different cultures and invited them to become Sikh. So here is where I am. Just before I conclude, quite lengthy today, just before I go and look at Rinku Saab's, just type in Rinku, I think his name is Baba Rinku. He is doing Kirtan in India, and look at those videos and look at his Sangat. There is no Gurdwara big enough to contain his Sangat. Thousands of people sitting in open space, and almost not one of them is a Punjabi. Almost entire Sangat is non-Punjabi, and Every single man is having a white rumal on his head. I believe they are Sindhi community, Gujaratis, maybe, I do not know. I'm not from India, so I cannot define. But this is what Sikhi was supposed to be. If there's one person who can lead the rest of us, is Rinku Sahab. Look at how he has mesmerized thousands and thousands. 10 baje uthde, 3 o'clock, sorry, not uthde, 3 o'clock they start their satsang. 3 o'clock Amrit Vela satsang. The place is packed. They have to hire stadiums to conduct their program, not enough space anywhere to contain them. And because they start at 3 o'clock in the morning, they need huge speakers to cover the whole space. You can't have speakers at that hour in the morning. People are sleeping. So what they do, they provide each person a full-size headset. People are sitting 100 meters away from Rinku Sahab. And they are enjoying the program as though Rinku Sahab is sitting in front of them, because every single person is issued headsets. Sikhi in motion. Sikhi is moving. Sikhi is moving, but we need to bring this into the mainstream, not into the side stream. All these are now side streams. Yogi Harbhajan Singh brought thousands of people, tens of thousands of non-Punjabis into Sikhi. They are all side stream and sidelined. We need to bring them into the mainstream. These are the future Sikh, and this is the future of Sikhi. In those who are not Punjabi, ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਸਿੱਖੀ ਮਿਲੀ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ, ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਤਾਂ ਭਾਗ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਹੀ ਜਾਗੇ ਹੋਏ ਹੈ ਪੰਜਾਬੀਆਂ ਦੇ. We need to open the doors. On my previous session I said we have shut all the doors. We need to open all the doors and welcome everyone around the world